Okay, today we're finishing up lesson 1-1. We're doing this on a separate sheet of paper that will be at the back of your notes and on the post-it that you were given. If you were not given a post-it, please get one from me. Thank you. All right, so let's start with the post-it. Please copy the following down exactly as written. So everything, so you have a title that says add. You can actually also put subtract, all integers. Then on a new line, number 1, the first thing you're looking for, and you're going to circle are double negatives. So two minus signs that are right next to each other. There might be a parenthesis in between. Please put the two minuses above the word double. Change to double positives. So you're going to change those. So write two plus signs above the word double, and you will change double negatives to double positives. We'll talk about that in the lesson. Then the next line, number 2, to find the sign of your answer, you use the sign of the larger number. Number 3, to find, if you add or subtract, you look for one of two things. If the signs are different, you subtract, and you add if the signs are the same. So please write all of that down on the post-it. You can go ahead and pause the video and write this down, and I'm going to keep going, but you need to write this down. Very important. Okay, we're going to start with our first problem. We have 14 plus negative 16. I'm grabbing my tablet here, and I'm going to hopefully be writing. Yep. Okay, so we are going to follow these steps. So the first step we're looking for is we're looking for a double negative. Okay, so what we're looking at is we're looking at these two signs. They're not a double negative. So we don't need to change it to a double positive. Then we go to step 2. Find the sum of the signs of your answer. Use the sign of the larger number. So we're looking at the signs here. Here we don't see anything, so that makes it a positive. Here we have a negative. So what do we have more of? More positives or more negatives? Well, we have more negatives. So that tells us that our answer is going to be a negative. So please make sure to write that down. And then we go to step 3, to find if you add or subtract, if the signs are different. So we're looking at the positive and the negative here. If they're different, we subtract. If they're the same, we add. Well, I said it's a positive and a negative, so that means they're different, so we subtract. So in our heads or on our paper, we're going to do 16 minus 14. 6 minus 4 is 2. 1 minus 1 is 0. So our digit is 2. Remembering that we had more negatives. We had 16 negatives. That means our answer is a negative 2. Next problem. So again, look, do we have any double negatives here? We've got a plus sign, but they're not next to each other. We've got a minus sign. They're not next to each other. So we're good there. Step 2, I want you to think to yourself, is the answer going to be positive or negative here? What do we have more of? More positives or more negatives? Well, 23 negatives, 17 positives. So our answer is going to be negative. So we need to remember our answer is negative. Final step. We're going to figure out, are we going to add or are we going to subtract these two digits? We're subtracting if the signs are different. We're adding if the signs are the same. Well, we got a negative and a positive, so they're different. So that means we are subtracting. So we're going to do 23 minus 17. If you can do it in your head, great. If not, write it down. Can't do 3 minus 7, so I'm going to borrow from the 2. That gives me 10 ones to add to the 3, so that's 13 minus 7 is 6. 1 minus 1 is 0. So our number is 6. Remember, number 2 said our answer is negative, so we get negative 6. You can do this with number lines, you can do this, but this is probably the quickest, easiest way to do it. Would you take a moment, and I'd like you to try to do as much of this problem as you can. Negative 9 plus 22. I should be telling you that you should be writing out these problems. So make sure that you write out the problem in each box. So pause the video, try it. When you're ready, start it back up. Do we have any double negatives? No. So, got that. What is the sign of the larger number here? In this case, we have 9 negatives, 22 positives. So our answer is going to be a positive. Are the signs the same or different? We got a negative and a positive, so they're different. That means subtract. So we'll do 22 minus 9, borrow. 12 minus 9 is 3. Bring down the 1. And we said that our answer is positive. We don't need to put the positive sign, but it never hurts. Would you try this next problem? Pause the video and try to do as much of it as you can. Okay, hopefully you attempted the problem, and make sure that you've written the problem out. So we're looking for any double negatives. We have a positive and a negative next to each other, but no double negatives. So we've taken care of that. What is the sign of the larger number? In this case, the sign of the larger number is a negative. So that tells us our answer is going to be negative. We go to step 3, where we're figuring out if we're adding them together or subtracting. We subtract if they're different, add if they're the same. They're both negatives, so that means they're the same. That means we add. So we do 12 plus 13. 2 plus 3 is 5. 1 plus 1 is 2. We said our answer was going to be a negative, so we end up with a negative 25. Okay. Some of you might be thinking, but Mr. Gore, they're both negative, we should get a positive answer. You're confusing multiplication rules, so we'll get to multiplication here in a few days. Okay. Please write down 8 plus 25, negative 25. Then go through the 3 steps and give an answer. So pause the video and try this on your own, please. See if you get the right answer. Okay, so step 1, do we have double negatives? Nope. Step 2, what do we have more of? We have more negatives, so our answer is going to be negative. Step 3, are the signs the same or are they different? We don't see a sign here, so if we don't see a sign, it's positive. So I got a positive and a negative. So the signs are different. When they're different, we subtract. So we'll do 25 minus 8. I'm going to borrow from the 2. Add 10 ones to the 5 to make it 15. 15 minus 5 is 7. Bring down the 1. So our answer, as soon as my thing quits freezing, is 17. Would you write down this problem and solve it? Pause the video and see what you get. Okay. Do we have double negatives? Nope. What is the sign of the larger number? This is a negative 12. This is a positive 27. That tells me my answer is going to be a positive. Signs are different, so we subtract. So we have 27 minus 12. 7 minus 2 is 5. 2 minus 1 is 1. So we get a positive 15 here. Would you please write this problem down and attempt it? Pause the video and unpause it when you're ready to go over it. Again, you need to try on your own to practice these. Okay, so step 1, do we have any double negatives? Nope. Step 2, what do we have more of? We've got 37 negatives, 19 positives. So that tells me my answer is going to be negative. Step 3, are the signs the same or different? This is a negative, this is a positive. So that means we're subtracting because they're different. 9 minus 9 is 0. 3 minus 1 is 2. So we end up with a negative 20 for an answer. Last problem. Would you try this on your own? Pause the video, see what you can do. Okay, no double negatives. We don't have any minus signs right next to each other. We have a plus and a minus or a negative here. Negatives and negative and minus signs are basically the same. So, what do we have more of? We have more negatives. That tells me my answer is going to be negative. Step 3, are the signs the same or are they different? I got a negative here and a negative here. That means they're the same. That means we add them up. So 15 plus 9. 5 plus 9 is 14. Carry the 10. 1 plus 1, or 10 plus 10 really, is 20. And we end up with a negative 24. And that wraps it up, so hopefully that made sense. If you have any questions, make sure you refer to us.